Well, it's not very often this truck is this clean, but Carl, you spend a majority of your time inside the truck. Tell me your thoughts about what you do for a living, because I just asked you, and you said you do two totally different things. Is this the day job or what?
Well, actually, I have I think one of the best jobs in the world. You know, for one thing, I get to race off-road truck. I get to race a vehicle, but racing off-road offers something that no other form of racing offers, and that's the Z-axis, I like to call it. We fly through the air, and we actually get a lot of big air, and it's calculated flying, and you know, we actually make moves while we're going over jumps to pass people and stuff. It's just very, very exciting to drive.
Carl, why are you so successful at what you do? I mean, race car drivers, they have that even keel to them. They don't get too excited, they don't get too down, and you have to have that even keel. Are you one of those guys?
You know, I think I like to think so. When I'm behind the wheel, I like to think that I'm fairly calculated and not very emotional, because emotions, you know, don't really help you make the best decisions. But you know, I consider myself fairly even keel.
So if I'm a young guy, I'm 17, 18 years old, I'm watching you on TV, or I meet you in person, and I say, I can do this, I want to go do this. How hard is this, man?
Well, you know, I mean, it looks a lot easier than what people think. You know, there's been a lot of guys that have crossed over from Supercross and different forms of racing. Boris Ed's come out, you know, a lot of Roberto Guerrero, a lot of the pavement guys have come out, and they think, you know, this is going to be fun, let's give this a shot. And once they do, they realize that, you know, it takes a lot of experience, and you just don't step into one of these things and fly at 200 feet through the air going, you know, 80 miles an hour, landing in a corner and, you know, throwing it sideways and trying to miss the wall and pass the guy at the same time.
Well, there's a reason why you're a professional and they're not, and he does it right. Carl, I want to thank you for spending time with us and great insight to what you do. And we'll talk about your other jobs some other time. Thanks a lot, man.
Great, thank you.